Hey, so I'm Tamara.
And I'm Lee.
And together we are Thandie and Taylor. Tonight's event, we both were thinking about when we graduated from university and how hard it was to find a job, and how great it would have been if we could have, like, in a room, some people told us their experience of how they got in. So we just thought, why don't we just make that happen? So we just invited some guest speakers, invited some recruiters, invited students, graduates, anyone who wants to get into the industry, and have them in a room together and just hope that it would work. So.
There's loads of young people here who were in like better positions than I was when I was their age.
It's definitely interesting for me to see how different people my age, older and younger, have made their own path into different creative fields.
I was a student not so long ago, so I've kind of come through a process of knowing what I wanted to do or having an idea of what I wanted to do. It's cool to see some of the guys here are in that that step maybe just before, so hopefully it can help kind of get to the next step.
This evening everybody's been so sort of welcoming and they've looked after us so nicely, so it was a really fun experience. And I was lucky I got to sit in a low chair. If I'd been able to sit in a high chair, I'd have been nervous, I'd have fallen off. But I didn't, so that was fine.
At first, I was a bit nervous because I just wasn't sure what people were going to ask me or how they were going to respond to my story, and that whole thing of, when you're speaking to younger people, sometimes they don't really want to hear what you got to say. Sometimes, like when I used to work and I used to give talks, young people just wanted to know how much I earn. To tell them my story, for the young people to respond to it, and sort of seen some inspiration in little things that I've done. I think it was a success on both sides.
I think the Thandie and Co event today was amazing. It's really inspiring to see so many young people actually come together and be interested in the same thing. And it's really good that the event didn't specialise on one particular thing to start off with. It actually came from loads of different areas, so that a lot of people could get involved as well.
I think are doing a really important thing by investing in the people who are going to go on. So, in 5 years' time, the people who sat in the audience will be sitting on the panel.
Quite encouraging to know that those guys there didn't really have a plan either, and it seems to have worked out well for them. So it's good to know that I don't have a plan, and there is still a chance.
If Thandie and Taylor continue doing their thing, they'll be able to move forward and do amazing things. This is an amazing event. There's so much value in the room at the moment that I need to go and get some more of it.
Stuff like this needs to be done. It's just that people struggle so hard to actually get into the door, getting their foot in the door. And I think events like this sort of bridge the gap and sort of dispels the illusion that you have to be from Oxford or Cambridge.
I thought the Thandie and Taylor event was amazing. It was great to have a different perspective from different industries, art, music. It's really good as well to see the graduates coming together with the professionals as well, and really getting a good insight into the industry overall.
It looks like everybody's really having a good time. It definitely seems like a good addition to the sort of London scene of events.
Thandie and Taylor, hashtag TT Creative.
Thandie and Taylor, hashtag TT Media.
Hashtag TT Art. Thandie and Taylor, hashtag media.
Thandie and Taylor, hashtag fashion.
Thandie and Taylor, hashtag TT Music.